Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
brother.
willing to say this real quick.
Yeah, we got another 20, so yeah.
I walk around in my own world. I'm not into fashion. I'm not into spending money. I'm not into that. Like sometimes it shocks me how much I've changed. So I can't put it. I'm gonna throw a disclaimer out there. It's my change. Like I can wear the same clothes for probably 30 days straight, and if you ask me what you have on, I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Because I forgot. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't think about clothes.
Yeah.
If you say to me, about the game or about some car or about I can't relate to them things. I can't relate to a Mercedes Benz. I can't relate to that. When I see it and then somebody else get big eyed about it. And I be sitting there like, man, I'm not enchanted. Mm-hmm. It's just like, man, like, they just got us as slaves for anything that you fall for. It's like this slave mentality. This because consumerism is slavery. Mm-hmm. So the more you consume, the more you are basically a slave. But because slavery looks good from advertising, then in our culture it's looked at as slavery's not bad.
Yeah.
So the first thing that you'll hear a black woman say when she's choosing a man a lot of times is, he gotta have credit. Whoa. Think about what she really saying. You finna go into debt for me and pay this white man so I can have some of the stuff I want.
21 through 23.
What you looking like that, Kyle?
Because it happens
or
all
how
the
far
time.
Right. But it's credit. It's credit. Do you realize what you're saying?
Okay.
You literally telling this man, but he don't know because they taught him wrong in school. He don't have no interpretation skills.
He's afraid of that. They taught him wrong from home.
Right. So he like, my credit, girl, I got good credit. Whoa. What we need credit for? You know, that house and them cars and them credit cards she wants. And she got credit too, but see, that's greed. They gonna throw it all together, and it's gonna be like, she gonna be like with Kodak Black with like this. We were Kodak Black with. Did you see that shit? Did you see that? That was funny. Yeah. Dog watched that clip like 70 times. That shit, dog was like, that's how she gonna do your ass. Yeah. She gonna charge up. But that's her programming.
Yep.
Who programmed us like this? Esau. Selling to the Negro.
20. Start at 20-ish, 23.
The black man seems to like it. Real quick. The black man just seemed to be what he's always been. A slave for everybody around.
Absolutely.
We ain't changed. It ain't changed.
Nope, it's still current.
Pick a person that a black man is not expected to be a slave for.
It ain't none.
Would you say his mama? No, seriously, would you? Is he not expected to be a slave for his mama?
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one.
Because remember, the whole thing on Ayanna Van Zant was you never supposed to tell a boy that he the man of the house.
There you go. So then in that case, supposed to be a slave to mama.
Right, you gotta be a slave to mama. You gotta be a slave to your children, which that's okay. Nevertheless, it's still a slave.
Yeah.
Then you gotta be a slave for the white man, and guess who you got to be a slave for most of all?
Mr. Dranky.
Well, not as him, your woman.
Oh, that's the
program sold to a black man. That's your program.
Yeah, that's out the question right
So
there.
you make these niggas believe this and they go out and sell dope to try to fulfill that. Because every drug dealer tries to fulfill that. He rap about it. I make my mama straight, make my kids straight, and my girl got them diamond on. Nigga, that's what you wanted? I understand your mama straight, but your wife and your girl, they don't need that shit. You wasting, you don't risk your life for that money, and you're gonna spend it downtown Chicago in the Salvatore Ferragamo store.
Now you know what? Now you know what's beautiful about that?
You know what I'm saying?
What's beautiful what you just said, it what Ish Holden ties right into it, man. You can if you can give it to him, Ish.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. The desire of a man is his kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied, and he shall not be visited with evil.
So when you say you live a plain Jane, out the way, invisible, that's a man that's operating in spiritual wisdom. That's a man that's operating understanding that he's out of the matrix. And that's a man that understands that he cannot be enchanted.
Bro, what if I told you?
That's powerful.
Now back to what my dad said about his dying wife.
When she was like,
bro,
nothing to live for, right?
I don't want to say it in them words, but it's almost like you start to realize that ain't nothing here for you unless you can have everlasting life.
Yeah, and we know
that's the only way it could ever make sense.
Yeah.
But because you gotta die within the next few years, if that, it's like, okay, why y'all keep going on TV? Hey, do you want to live your dreams? Hey, do you want to be a millionaire? Hey, do you want to go on vacation after vacation and live in a big fancy house with a bullshit roof on it?
Ass dudes.
Because when you go to the suburbs, guess what you see out there? A whole bunch of bullshit ass roofs.
That's it.
You say, I don't understand, right, Kyle? Let me break it down to you.
Yeah.
A bullshit roof is anything that don't last 100 years.
Your lifetime, basically.
So, every house out there in the suburb got the same shit on the roof that this house got, which is fucking shingles. Like, what the fuck? That shit gonna last 30 years. Then that shit gonna cave in.
Gotta build a whole new one.
So this is what you want me to... Then it got brick on this side, and then on this side is siding. And the yard too big. And the ceiling's too high.
Yep.
But to somebody who enchanted, Ishmael know. We used to ride through them neighborhoods, but we gonna get up one of them. Ha ha, yeah! You know how glad I am the Lord did not allow myself, he didn't let me set myself off like that.
You was trying to get to the Quan, bro.
Dog, well, we wouldn't be out there now. We probably would have lost that motherfucker by now.
Yeah, he was trying to get to the Quan with the bent dog.
Or break your neck to try to keep it. Showing off. Trying to show off with this pride, this vanity, and these enchantments that Hollywood showed us. Yep. We are not ourselves. We are engineered to slave for the system. Okay?
Facts.
Most people don't care because when you lack knowledge, and then at the end of the day, we still humans, those five senses can get excited. Even like with us. Yeah. As much as we try to take care of ourselves, if the wrong food smell hit your nose, guess what? You diving in without no rubber.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, yeah, that's the cake, huh? I ain't finna eat. No!
Yeah.
Damn, I just ate 7 pieces of that.
2 slices ain't gonna hurt, you know what I'm saying? 2 slices.
You'll black out.
Yeah.
So everybody can be enchanted. This the flesh. That's the ugly part about the flesh.
Yeah.
But when that list of enchantments keep getting smaller, huh?
So you're a loser. That's what the flesh is.
Yeah, you're a loser, bro. I'm down to just food and vacations. Like the time that I spend with my family, I try to shut everything off and live in the moment, because the reality is, as I'm sitting here and everything is beautiful, I'm looking at my kids, they happy and healthy. I'm looking at my wife, she happy and healthy in this moment, and I'm happy and healthy. We doing okay. The Lord been supporting our little system, And then the Lord say, hey, let's deal real. I'm like, okay. Each and every last one of these people in this room gonna slowly disappear if you live long enough in front of you, or you gonna go in front of them. It's temporary. Now you sitting in the kitchen while everybody else, now you sitting over there, and it's bittersweet. Because you don't want it to be temporary.
Right.
So now it's bittersweet. So now you sitting there like, okay, what do I do? You like, got you! Nigga, I got your ass!
Right. Right.
You can't do nothing.
Right. You can't do nothing.
Now you like, what's the purpose of this? See, that's the thing.
Well, it told you in Ecclesiastes, though, that this life
Fear the Lord.
Yep, it's man.
Keep his commandments.
Yep, that's it.
This is the whole duty of man.
Matter of fact, can you get that ish before we close? 12, Ecclesiastes 12, 13? Yeah, 12, 13.
When somebody used to come through, hey man, Joy, my guy got some tools. Man, let me see them motherfuckers. Ooh, let me get that. I don't do that no more. I'm too scared to do that.
Right, because the Lord like,
oh, which one you want? That's a transmission, Joey. You sure you want that? You finna trade a $17 screwdriver set for a transmission?
what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? What about a $5 a $7 Trader Joe cake?
Oh, well, see, okay. That's a little bit different. It is,
yeah.
but it cost me $7.50.
Yeah.
But that's a little bit different. I'm more or less talking about.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know you know. I know.
Some shit.
I got some shit on me.
Yeah.
See, that was an innocent. Technically, it ain't nothing innocent. We know that. But I wasn't. No. I ain't steal the cake and did I got the cake or got the cake on the bogus. Just switched the tags and put the $2 on the cake.
Yeah.
I'm talking about more or less like that. No, the Lord hit me with the Job. Like, you ain't gotta be doing shit.
Yeah. Right.
Straight to it. Nigga $7.50, you done ran into somebody.
Yeah.
You better hope I don't make him get turned to a punk and have him call the insurance company on your ass. You really gonna be looking stupid.
Yeah.
So you better pay that $7.50. I'm like, oh. I'm like, how I hit somebody?
And the whole point of that was he was just going to get
some cake, man.
A normal run he normally get.
Yep.
Peaceful. Out the way.
Give me a piece of cake, man. Oh, yeah. Trader Joe's is so nice.
Yeah.
Ain't no niggas in there to shine your shoes like mirrors.
I
had to do that. That's my favorite scene out of Goodfellas. He got up in dog face and said, this kid, he was good. I mean, he had to look like that cost him his life, though.
Right,
but that was some coke.
Right.
Everybody else, see, I'm that quirky dude that in the movie, you don't know what part I'm going to like the most. That was the part I liked the most. He said, this kid was good. You know what part I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm looking like mirrors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what we said.
That was the coldest diss. He was dissing him.
Yeah.
That was funny right there.
So, you got that ish?
Yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Every time you willingly and knowingly break one of them commandments, guess what happened at 50 years old as a black man who so-called called himself being in the spirit? The fear ramp up.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't learned yet. Nigga, didn't I tell you were 50?
Not 25.
Bring 14 out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how long? Okay, there go another one.
Give him 14-ish.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. For God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
See that?
Shit, you forgot about.
That's why I said earlier. That was beautiful. That's why I said earlier. You better be glad you ain't. When you wake up, you better look back like, oh, thank God I didn't go no further, but you went too far.
Yeah.
Because everything you did is getting called to the judgment.
Yeah. Ain't nothing.
And then punk on TV like, hey, do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to have a yacht? Do you want to have a boat? Do you want to have designer clothes for days? Hey, do you want to take beautiful women around the world and drive a Rolls Royce? Hey, just buy my course. And supposing the gain is godliness. I'm telling you.
And the whole time the Lord like, you stupid fuck.
You being sold a dream.
The real money, the real cars, the real money, the real house, the real women, is your fear in me.
Yeah.
That's
nothing.
where the real money at,
bro. Like anything, because death is not scheduled. It messes up everything.
Yeah.
That's why they have to keep it. I think at some point they got to know people gonna figure it out. That's why they got to keep you advertised to. Because at some point, Bob Marley talked about this. You know, this how Bob Marley was like, wait a minute. If the beach right here and the ganja right here and the food on the tree, why I need to come work for you? Because I'm supposed to get a house like that and a car like that? Be all crazy. That means that you trying to gain. I'm cool right here with the beach, the ganja and the food. I got the woman, she right here. What are y'all trying to do? That's what got his ass X'd out. Because they have to keep you advertised to and keep women aloof over you so you can stay in that fake world, because it's no point to it. It's a world of maintenance. Right. High maintenance.
It goes back to when I had Ish bring up that Isaiah 43:8. Bring forth to people with eyes that can't see and those that have ears that can't hear.
Right. Me and this brother, we homeowners, or what they call homeownership.
Yeah.
It's really a death pledge.
That's all it is.
Now, we talk because we like to go on vacation. So, as we talking, I'm like, hey, man. Because I ain't balling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I am not balling. I'm like, I'm looking at the garage. And get what I'm looking at?
Yep.
That roof.
Yep. Now you got some shit on your hands. We both got, my garage roof is like, what you gonna do?
You know that game show, doom, 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 doom. This how I'm looking out the window, literally, like finna cry. Like in my whole, you remember that day, dog, I was in my whole chest. Sure was. Like, man, this is a bullshit. I'm looking at the back porch on the house. I can't even look up there. I'll start crying. Like, bro, I'm that disenchanted because he got me.
Yeah.
Got me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm looking at the roof on the garage like, oh, no. Yeah.
So, I mean.
We was sick with it that day.
Yeah. We was planning, me and I was just talking about a trip.
Because he need a garage too.
Yeah.
Garage room too.
We was talking about something, and as we was talking, I got hit with like 3 or 4 things. But it turned out that it wasn't as expensive as forecast.
Right, forecast.
But had it went the way he anticipated, that was the whole trip.
Yeah. Now you start to realize why you'll see a nice house and then the garage behind the house be fucked up. You like, how y'all garage? Yeah!
Yep.
Yeah! You done got 50.
Yep.
And you like,
that's it right there. Yeah. Yeah.
ah!
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. But you can close us out, bro, man. If you got, you got anybody got any last? Well, El, do you got any closing points?
All praises to Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to all the Akwath and Akim out there. Keep pushing. I'm watching the camps. I'm skipping around. I see what's going on out there. I see y'all shining, getting money, you know what I mean? Arguing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Debating doctrines. That's cool.
Yeah. But as we close, man, who doing this in Israel right now?
You already know. Yeah. The D.
Shalom. Shalom. How we look is 30.
19.
Oh, cool.